OK, let's get on with the quiz. Our first round is all about history. Genghis Khan conquered the known world in the 12th century. For many Asians, the period of Khan's rule involved violence, poverty and hardship. It's known now in North Korea as the good old days. In 1837, at the tender age of 18, Queen Victoria was crowned. Many people thought the teenager was too young to be queen, to which Victoria replied, "Shut up, you don't even know me." Of course, it wouldn't be a quiz without questions ice down. For our first question, it's over to my favourite girl group of all time. It's Little Mix.
Oh, I love Little Mix.
Hello, Jimmy. Now, as you know, we had a #1 song called Black Magic.
Yes, but if we had started singing that in the 17th century, we might have gotten in a bit of trouble with the witch hunters.
Yes.
Yep. Can your teams name 3 methods that were used for telling whether a woman was a witch?
What is methods?
Why are they trying to steal those pillows?
So 3 ways to tell if someone was a witch.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Well, write it down.
Not that kind of quiz.
Well done, Mel.
Children often think I'm a witch. They're right. You are aware you write the answers, not draw them.
Sorry, I'm just getting used to this technology with the pen.
Yeah. It's not the newest of technologies, the
Sorry.
pen, is it?
But it's, yeah...
How much have you been hanging out with Mary Berry? This newfangled pen?
Sorry, lads.
Have a look at this recent reconstruction of a very famous historical figure. All I want to know is who is it?
It is a radical new solution to this mystery. An illness passed on to him from earlier generations and made worse by being the product of incest.
Thin Vin Diesel, isn't it?
Jonathan.
You what?
It is not Vin Diesel.
That's that history major.
Yes.
OK, as always on the Big Fat Quiz, the children of Mitchellbrook Primary School in Neasden act out one of their unconventional school plays. Which historical event are they acting out here?
I'm gonna bake a cake. I'm so tired. Me too. Let's go outside. Okay. Get a bar! Get some buckets. Get a gunpowder. Gunpowder? Oh no. Don't worry, I will rebuild everything. Yay! Dear diary, today was lamentable.
And they say our dramas can't compete with the Americans. Take that, Chelsea.
Wow.
For our next question, take a look at these emojis. I want to know what famous event they represent.
If you want to erase anything, it's voice-activated, by the way.
Erase.
Poet is all over this trailer.
Sorry, mate. That's a... Yeah.
That's not
yeah,
something
it's not a thing.
that it is. That's a game I actually play with my dad. I cannot believe that worked. My dad is 75, so it's fine with him. God. It's amazing. I tell my dad everything. Every new bit of kit they get in their house, I tell him it's voice-activated. You have not known true joy until you've seen a 75-year-old man tell an electric blanket to go fuck itself.
OK, have you got something?
It's got to be that. It's got to be that.
All right. In the 10th century, Harald Gormson was the king of Denmark and Norway. I think we all knew that.
Oh, yeah.
His nickname, written in Viking runes, features on every modern-day mobile phone. What is it?
Features on every mobile.
Every mobile phone.
Everyone.
Sorry, no, that's...
OK, everyone got the answers?
Yes.
OK, let's have some answers. Why not? OK, first, Little Mix asked you 3 methods witch hunters used to tell if a witch was a witch.
Yes.
What did you get, Jonathan, Chelsea?
Well, Chelsea got all these immediately. One is floating, right? They would put them in the river to see if they floated. If a woman floated back to the surface, she was a witch. But of course, if you weren't a witch, you'd still...
It's a flawed system.
Maybe a
because
bit
she
harsh.
sinks to the bottom and dies, and you're like, yay, she's innocent.
OK, so what have you written?
Piss cake.
100% right.
And finally...
Prick.
Yes.
They would prick their finger. If they did not bleed, they were, in fact, a witch.
Absolutely right. You're slightly scaring me with your...
Witchy eyes? Or was it a different feature?
Can you explain the piss cake?
No.
It was basically a witch's victim. They would extract the urine from, put it in a cake and feed it to one of the pets, like a cat or a dog. If the pet died, then the person was obviously a witch.
Oh, my God. Bake Off next series, Piss Cake Week.
That is absolutely right. So you got 3 right there, Jonathan Chelsea. What did you put, Jack Mel?
First, ask politely. Second, ask firmly. And if that doesn't work, drill a hole in her head.
I got a bit annoyed because Jack was writing down lots of comedy answers and I was writing down all the serious answers. There's a bit of division in this team. I drew an extra nipple, I drew a cat, and I wrote the word muttering, because that was also something that they could be...
and I'm the childish one.
Yeah, well, no...
Just saying.
If you talk to yourself, that was another way that they thought you were a witch. Noel and Richard, what have you got for this?
Verbal confirmation.
Weirdly, that is right. If another witch said you were a witch, you're a witch.
Exactly. Okay, we made that up.
I'm a witch.
We'll take it.
I'm a witch, so if I say you're a witch, you're fucked.
Yeah. Correct.
You're not, though. You've got no magical powers at all.
You're not even a warlock.
You're not even a witch's tit.
You're no witch.
It's a weird insult. Why am I insulted? Yes, I am a witch's tit. Hang on, who's winning? So, verbal confirmation, what else you got?
Pets. If you had a pet, people thought it was a familiar, they thought you were a witch.
OK, I think points all round.
Thank you.
People know how to deal with witches. Good news.
You gotta do it.
The extra nipple.
OK, question 2. Recent reconstruction of a famous historical figure. What did you put?
Oscar Pistorius.
100% wrong.
I put dynamo. And then we put King Tut.
Yes. We just
Come on,
put Greg
then.
Wallace. He's on a diet.
No,
and
sorry,
he looks great.
we didn't put Greg Wallace. You put Greg Wallace.
What did you go for, Jonathan Chelsea?
We went with King Tut as well, but now I'm looking at him, I imagine if he didn't have a beard, that's what Jack Whitehall would look like in a nappy, isn't it?
It is Tutankhamun. Question 3. You saw the children of Mitchell Primary School acting out a famous historical event. What was it?
Bake Off Arson Week.
Hang on, Noel and Richard have something to add to that joke.
We wrote Bake Off Pilot, Boosh Pilot.
Nice.
And then we did Great Fire of London. So, in a way, there's a 3-tier... It gets more boring as you go to the right.
Can I just say, I put Great Fire of London in brackets underneath Jack's
OK,
good
we
joke.
can see that. And then Chelsea and Jonathan?
So we went with... we just went Great Fire London, but to show that we're kind of, you know, living in the moment, we spelt it LDN like Dizzy Rascal spells it.
Nice. Do you know what the Mayor of London was reported to say on hearing of the Great Fire of London?
Oh, shit.
It was about women pissing on it or something.
He said a woman might piss it out.
I tell you what, though, flour is highly flammable.
Good to know.
It's totally flammable. Yeah. If you do an experiment at home, well, maybe not at home, but in an open...
Welcome to the worst idea.
In a sort of hanger that no one's interested in.
Yeah.
And then...
Got one then.
And then...
I'm
it
right
is
there.
amazing.
The first thing you need is a hanger.
Just a wing of your house that no one lives in.
Throw up some flour.
Yes.
Throw it up so it's sort of, you know, dissipating into the air, and then light a match and watch the whole hanger go up.
Sorry, you're advocating arson. Obviously, don't try that at home.
Sorry.
Where am I within this flame ball that I've done? I've thrown the flour up, I light the match.
And then that's the last thing you see.
Then you get out of your...
I can't run faster than fire now. I've tried it.
So you all got that, Fire of London, great. I showed you a series of emojis which represented a historical event. What did you think it was?
We didn't know the name of the boat, did we? So you've got to give us some leeway on that. But it was quite recent history. There was a cruise, quite a famous thing, where all the toilets broke on the cruise.
I mean, could not have been more wrong. Jack, Mel?
I think it's the Titanic.
Titanic's a pretty good guess. Noel, Richard?
We went with Titanic, and then we wrote joke of some kind, kind of as a placeholder.
Then we ran out of time.
Yeah.
But we are still working on that.
We're going to come back to that joke at some stage.
Well, look forward to that.
Well, I don't think you should, but we will come back to it.
You won't know when it's going to happen. It might be when you're in bed tonight.
You won't even know it's a joke.
So I asked you the nickname of Harold Gormson, King of the Danes. Yes. What did everyone put?
Data roaming.
You think his nickname was Data Roaming?
Yeah. King Data Roaming. That would be a name that strikes fear into your enemies' hearts.
Ah, £30 a minute. Jonathan, Chelsea, what did you put?
Well, we were going to say Samsung, and then you said every phone.
I should have said
every phone.
Yeah. But then we thought, OK, every phone. Then we thought, what is on every phone? Well, it isn't something that's on it when you buy it. It's something that gets on it afterwards. And that might well be, this was Chelsea's brilliant idea, fecal matter. Because,
Isn't that brilliant?
Yeah, you see? It's a brilliant idea.
Where's your phone been?
If you flush a toilet, fecal matter is in the air for like 500 feet.
500 feet?
That's like 3 meters or something.
OK, let's go to the sensible team. I never thought it would come to this. Noel, Richard, what have you got?
Bluetooth.
All day.
That is the correct answer.
Makes more sense.
They called him Bluetooth.
Shit, wasn't right after all.
That's the room for Harold, that's the room for B, Bluetooth.
It's not all
So that was his nickname, Bluetooth, because he was addicted to blueberries.
He was called Harold Bloodlond or something, wasn't
Well, why did you write data roaming then?
No, I put Bluetooth in brackets on the end.
Oh,
That was Jack's
Oh, no, OK, you did, yeah.
Your
name.
nickname's Newtooth, isn't it?
Ting. Nice. So at the end of the first round, let's have a look at the scores. Jonathan and Chelsea have 3, Jack and Mel have 4, Noel and Richard have a full house with 5. It's killing it.